The team that just beat the Cardinals is part of our hate section here because they are the opponent for Ashton Jeanty. Matthew, you could not create more of a petri dish of suffering in a lab for Ashton Jeanty managers than this matchup going up against the Texans.
Yeah.
Plus 14.5, elite run defense, elite defense overall. And Ashton Jeanty just hasn't done anything in a long time.
Since week 11, he's had one game with more than 35 rushing yards. Think about that. He's had one game with more than 35 rushing yards since week 11. As you see it there on your screen, it was week 12 against the Browns. He managed to get 50 and did get into the end zone. Had a big game there. A lot of passing game usage, but still, Houston allows the 5th fewest yards per carry to opposing running backs. And the implied team total for the Raiders is 12 points.
I'm about to say, what, it's like 3?
No, it's 12 points. That's the lowest of any team in week 16. Here's the positive, though, if there's a positive. If you're in the playoffs, you probably don't have Ashton Jeanty. So, you know, everyone that drafted.
No, I got him in one, but I've been benching him for 6 weeks now.
Of course. No, my friend's in the playoffs. He's in the semis, but he's literally saying, like, am I crazy for benching Ashton Jeanty for Michael Carter? I'm like, you're not crazy. And what I will say here is just that, if you made the playoffs with Jeanty, you made it despite him, not because of him.
Yeah, right.
You probably took JSN or something and you have a juggernaut.
He's my running back 25. So, I'm as a shaky flex.
It's not like my League of Assholes team getting carried by Bryce Young and Shador. It's nothing like that.
Man finished first in the regular season. He's starting Gardner Minshew. Bryce Young in the playoffs. It's unbelievable. The rest of the team is absolutely loaded, though. It's like Taylor,
I don't like to talk about that part because
Yeah.
that makes it sound like, you know.
All right. Coach Willis Beard picked 3 full PPR. Jeanty, Kyron, Judkins, Rico, and Gainwell. I'm in the semis. I think you're still starting Kyron Williams.
Absolutely.
I think you're starting Kenneth Gainwell.
I like Gainwell. He's a big play every game.
Then,
I think it's Judkins.
Yeah,
it's either Judkins or Rico. I mean, but Rico's got the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
really
Judkins.
good. So I think it's Judkins against Buffalo. You can run on the Bills. So I think it's Kyron, Judkins, and Gainwell.
Yep.
Especially
Agreed there.
sitting here full PPR.
Okay. Another question from the great Jonathan Medici. Is Jeanty actually a bust, or are the Raiders just the worst team in the league? I think it's more about the Raiders.
Why is it got to be one or the other?
Yeah.
Why can't it be both?
I don't think it's his fault that he's got the worst run block.
I think Ashton Jeanty's actually a very good player, and I think he will, in a better environment, would survive, would do very well.
I don't think the generational talent disappeared overnight. I think it says more about the Raiders situation being a complete farce. All right, another farce of a situation, Lawrence. The New York Jets and Breece Hall, who's on the hate list, facing the resurgent New Orleans Saints as they continue their march to 7-10.
It's funny, you just talked about Ashton Jeanty and the Raiders. The same could be said for Breece Hall and these Jets, like really good player, good running back, but he just happened to play for the Jets, and for me, that's really what this is all about. For Breece Hall, 2 straight weeks where he's finished outside of running back 45 in fantasy. Hasn't had a top 15 week since week 12, and you said it, resurgent New Orleans Saints. This might be the best 4-10 team in NFL history right here. In their last 2 games, they haven't allowed a running back to go over 55 rushing yards. And we're talking about Bucky Irvin. We're talking about Rico. Those are pretty good running backs. So you look at the Jets' offense, you look at the Jets' team in totality, it just doesn't look good. Actually, Matthew, you made a call on Sunday. You was like, I do not feel good about this, and then it wasn't good. So I don't know if it's going to be good this week either.
No.
So he's on the
Breece
hate
Hall
list.
is dangerously close to being removed from the wall.
Yes, he's going to, walled. We're going to wall him.
And it's a damn shame because he good. But, hey, you play for the Jets.
Yeah.
All right. Question from Freeman. Jalen Warren, Audric Estime, or Breece Hall. Pick 2 half.
So, I mean, listen, I get the question. No, hang on, though. I mean, that's how I'm still benching Estime, but I get the question. People wondering, right? Audric Estime is going to be the starting running back of the New Orleans Saints. Him and Evan Hall are going to split carries against the Jets. Like it's not as crazy a question as you might think.
He think a touchdown.
Devin Neal has already been ruled out for the Saints, as has Alvin Kamara. So it's just like you're like guy that's going to probably get 12 to 15 touches against the worst defense in the NFL. It's not a crazy question. I'm still half-point PPR is also interesting, but I'm still going this is close, is all my point. It's like,
Yeah, it's because you got to think touchdown. If you've seen what the Jets just had done unto them by the Jaguars, it's like, I get it, but
yeah. I'm still benching Estimate. That does feel a little too cute.
Yes, I agree.
Also,
how this goes, because everyone just spent all their fab on Audric Estime, and so he's about to get Evan Hull. Evan Hull's going 14 for 95 and a touchdown.
Evan Hull had a clear pathway at one point to being Jonathan Taylor's long-term backup.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt, and so now he's here. So hey, you never know.
Now it's Amir Abdullah, the immortal.
It is Amir Abdullah.
All right, hey, listen to me. Rico Dowdle against the Buccaneers. Pass funnel defense. The Bucs, we saw that their pass defense just has absolutely nothing at the moment as Kirk Cousins was able to march down the field last Thursday night. Rico still has a chubby problem to navigate on a week-by-week basis. His rushing prop is set in the high 50s, so I think he's still a viable flex option, very low-end RB2. But I don't think the upside is there in this matchup with Chuba Hubbard still expected to get his typical 30, 40 rushing yards. Question from...
Nah.
The answer is no. The question is from Big Dog Uff.
Big Dog Uff.
Big Dog Uff. Should I start Rico Dowdle over Mike Evans in my flex in standard format? I don't think so. No. I think just because first off, you don't love the matchup against a very good run defense of Tampa Bay, and then Evans got almost a 40% target share.
How about say he got
a 37% target share last week.
Evans was playing like half the snaps, haven't played football in 2 months, and almost went for 150.
Yeah.
Evans is the guy there, certainly. Not an imposing matchup with the Carolina secondary either.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotoworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.